Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. And for the longest time now, we have been talking about Disney, who we like to call Walt Disney. They are pushing, quote unquote, the message out there, which is really a bunch of woke ideology, and nobody's actually watching. Nobody. When was the last time you actually watched a Disney movie? Just curious about that. It's not working. The box office is actually failing. And now we actually have the original director of The Little Mermaid who's saying now that Disney needs course correction from woke message. But I don't think that's going to change. I believe that the wokeness is here to stay because the wokeness is ingrained so much into everything that they're doing. They would actually have to fire a whole bunch of people at the top to make that change, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, right here, John Musker, legendary Disney filmmaker, called out the Walt Disney Company for putting political messages ahead of story in its recent films. Musker, who co-directed some of the studio's most popular films in recent decades, like The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Moana, commented on the state of Disney in a recent interview, saying the company needs to steer away from pushing a woke message and focus on characters and story above all. Man, he sounded like me. Quote, I think they need to do a course correction a bit in terms of putting the message secondary behind entertainment and compelling story and engaging characters, Musker told Spanish outlet El País while at the Anamayo International Summit in Gran Canaria last week. The director, who also helmed 2009's The Princess and the Frog alongside co-director Ron Clements, got onto the subject of wokeness at Disney by bringing up criticism that the film about a black princess was woke. I mean, what do you think of this here? It's finally somebody in Hollywood actually called him out on this.
Yes, but it would be better if someone just bought Disney.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I mean, if that would happen, let's say if Elon Musk bought Disney Plus, that might change.
Well, he would actually have to buy all of Disney, not just Disney Plus. I don't think he actually has any interest in actually doing that. And Elon Musk is super rich, but the Walt Disney Company overall is very, very expensive. Now, maybe he can actually go out there and buy some entities like Marvel, the MCU, or something like that. But getting his hands on Disney as a whole, nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm not sure, but I wish he and the other investor who is fighting to get Bob Iger out.
Oh, Nelson Peltz.
Yeah, I wish they work together or some other investor work together with Elon Musk.
But Elon Musk isn't even involved in this. So.
No, but he's helping Gina Carano. So.
That he is. He's going after Disney. Yeah, would it be great if Elon Musk was to be the CEO of Walt Disney? Yeah, it'd be great. I think all the wokeness would probably be gone. I mean, heads would probably roll. I mean, he got rid of a whole bunch of people at Twitter, and now Twitter is much better for it.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Definitely takes a lot. And, with Elon Musk is actually facing, trying to keep the advertisers happy, keep the money coming in as well. But anyway, back to this though right here. John Musker is right. And I'm pretty sure that probably a whole lot more people in Hollywood know what Disney is doing. Even the actors. But they're not going to come out and actually say that because, they want to keep their jobs. And in Hollywood, man, Hollywood is definitely a super left wing. And they're not going to, speak out against that stuff. But he's coming out here and saying it. He says, quote, the classic Disney films didn't start out trying to have a message. They wanted you to get involved in the characters and the story and the world. And I think that's still the heart of it. Musker said. You don't have to exclude agendas, but you have to first create characters who you sympathize with and who are compelling. Well, Disney ain't creating no good new characters anyway. They're not. I mean, they're getting destroyed. They went full on into hardcore politics, even outside of movies. Remember, they were going after Ron DeSantis in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have enough money to do that kind of stuff, and maybe they think what they are doing, wasting money like that, is worth it.
Well, remember, it's not necessarily their money, their investors' money.
Well, true.
They have stockholders, and those stockholders want a return on their investment, and they're just not getting it right now.
Yeah, but it seems like they don't have much complaint.
The stockholders, yeah, they're complaining.
They do, but
yeah, especially the people at the top, they're complaining.
Yeah,
but they don't have the power to actually make a move to oust Bob Iger, because too many of the people at the top, like some of these woke companies out there, they're big time shareholders in Disney, and they really do have the power. Whereas, if you're just like a little man, you're complaining about it, but you don't have the power to actually remove Bob Iger.
Well, that's true. The thing is, at this point, there's other new studio coming up, like, let's say the Angel, the company.
Yeah, but Angel Studios, they're good. They're more of a Christian company, but they don't have...
They're not big.
They don't have the power of the revenue. But with Sound of Freedom, they prove that people will show up if you actually have a good story. And remember, they actually had a message in there, but it was actually a good message to raise awareness, on child trafficking.
Yeah.
So quite different.
I just wish there is more investor who invest those kind of company,
Yeah, but Angel Studios does something different. They do a lot of crowdfunding, like donations and stuff like that. So that's a bit different.
Yeah, but I wish the investor would also invest other studio that doesn't put out what Disney does.
Yeah.
And even though they don't have much power as Disney, but it will still let their business grow.
Well, the consumer has the power because they have their own pocketbook. And I believe that's actually been working quite a bit because like the Marvels was a complete flop. Disney has had flop after flop after flop. People just aren't showing up, but yet they keep pushing this agenda. And it's all backfiring on them.
Well, they do have money to do that and power.
Yeah, they're wasting everybody else's money. And eventually, they're going to have to pay the price because you can only lose money for so long before it really affects your business. Wokeness destroys everything. But I think we're going to leave it right there, guys. What do you guys think it is here? Finally, someone in the business is calling out Disney for their failure. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comment section. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.